Before I get started with all the DIYing, I wanted to say happy Pokemon Day for the other day, belated. I dressed up as Misty that day, even though I never watched Pokemon and I didn't play it, but shh, gonna get a lot of hate for that. But whatever, I'm me, so you just do you, even if that's Pikachu. But whatever, here's a picture of my cosplay. It ain't easy being cheesy. Okay, maybe it is, because that's just how I am. Maybe that's why Todd's so into me. I swear if that guy could have cheese all day, or that be his only meal, he would. That and vanilla and peanut butter. I wonder if I could find it. When I was cleaning out the room the one time, with all his military stuff, I found a Reese's wrapper in it, and I was like, man, I'm gonna take a picture of this. I was ready to be like, if you ever lose your uniform, and you don't know whose this is, you'll know it's his if there's Reese's in it. Which really isn't true. It was just funny to me. Well, here I am with the finished product. Hold on, I gotta take the dogs out. You wanna go out? Oh my gosh, it feels so much nicer out today. What is this blinding my eyes that isn't snow? Melting. It's melting. It's melting, Emma. So where were we? I didn't take a video of when I actually made this, so I figured I would take you through the steps by talking about it and then throwing up the freaking picture for it. So my nephew Caedon really likes this character. I went to the store searching for the perfect color blue for the bunny. So start with a t-shirt. And then hack off the sleeves. There is a trick where you can get the sleeves cut evenly on both sides, where if you just take the sleeve you cut off on one side, flip it up over, and then just cut around the one you already placed down. So as you can see, I cut the collar off too. Then you place a basic face onto your canvas, if you will. I used pieces of the collar for the whiskers. It looks like the stuffed animal that I also used as a reference picture. And then I used fabric marker to make the black part of the mouth, and I used an old white t-shirt to make the teeth. And then I used a piece of my dog's sweater. It was the perfect color purple for the nose, and we almost never have it on them, because, I mean, look at this fatty. Do you think she needs extra warmth? Me neither. It was part of the arm anyways, so they had extra room to fit their paws through. There's nothing wrong with that. Finally, I decided I can use the sleeves for something. I can make them into pockets. So take your sleeve, fold the side which you have cut, and anything else that you need to do to square it off. To attach all of these things and the pockets, and putting the pockets together, I use this like glue stitch stuff. Be sure to put like cardboard or something in between, anything that you're gluing together where you want it to be able to open again, like the pockets or underneath so he can put it on. So then I glued down the pockets. Done! I also attached gems for the eyeballs. And I also bought him bunny ears that match and a tail so he could wear it. And next time I see him is on Easter, so freaking outfit for the day. So I don't remember why I didn't take a video of that. But I'm gonna try to take a video of the next one I make. And this way I can show you live action, the DIYing experience. So before I start, I just wanted to talk about what I'm going to be making. My older sister said that my nephew is into this robot ice cream sandwich, and I guess it's from a video made by Film Cow, who is most commonly known for his Charlie the Unicorn videos. Charlie! Anyways, So I'm going to be trying to make that into pajamas because my older sister said he really needs more long sleeve pajamas. It took me forever to find some of the stuff I need for it. But first, here is a picture of the robot ice cream sandwich so you know what I'm going to be making it from. With a lot of dedication and time, I finally found plain white pants and a plain white shirt. This was in with the boys section and not in 5T, but it says extra small, and it was 4.5, and it was near some 6X or whatever for kids. And then I got these two, like, elastic ribbons, to use for the teeth area, the mouth, because they're two different colors of gray. And I thought it would be cool to have it like look metallic-y, but not too sparkly and girly. And I got this adult-sized brown shirt I was thinking of making the whole shirt sort of like a cosplay. You'll put his arms down, it'll still look like the ice cream sandwich on the side, and have it like squared off up here. And then the pants, I was thinking of using fabric marker to draw the little robot ice cream sandwiches all over. Just wanted to double check. Yes, I have a brown fabric marker. Thank goodness. Let's get started. Because I want this area up here to be like the top of the ice cream sandwich, and it's not like it starts right there. So we're going to try to keep this whole part, you know, the ice cream part, and then the face and stuff is going to start there. So I am measuring it by laying it on top of the bigger shirt. I'm going to cut right about here. I'm going to go pretty far up. I can always cut extra. You can't always add on extra material very easily. And as you can see, as I'm measuring up, I do want it to go up a little bit further, maybe up to here. So I'm going to move the sleeve over, and I'm going to put like a little cut right here so I know where I want to start going this way. So now I can simply remove this shirt and go ahead and cut this way. I wonder if you can hear Emma snoring. She is not that excited about a fake ice cream sandwich. Blam! So now we have this, and it can fold open to 2 equal parts. So yay! So let's actually see what size we want to actually make it. Actually. Why don't I say that 5 more times? So, oh my gosh, that actually reminds me of this person who I called the actually guy in college. I almost forgot this. So he was in, I'm gonna just keep saying it now because I mentioned it, but he was at one of my Halloween parties in college, so I'll put the picture there. He dressed as a chick or something like that. I don't know if it was a famous person or just for fun, but yeah, here's the picture of that. So the story behind this guy, me calling him the actually guy, which I don't think he even knows, but he was in some of my history courses, and he would answer questions sometimes, like our teacher, like, here's an example. So the teacher would be like, who supposedly discovered America, whatever. He would raise his hand and answer it like he's in an argument. Like, he'd be like, Christopher Columbus, actually. Like, he always was saying actually at the end of everything. And I always thought it was so funny. I don't know how many more people caught on to this, but I thought it was so funny. It was actually funny to me. Anyways, you're going to want to lay the chocolate black on. I cut both sides so that it is no longer attached, but I still want them to both be the same size. So I'm trying to think. I think I want maybe like that much space of ice cream on either side. So if I cut off that much on each chocolate, it's going to make it way bigger. So I'm going to maybe make it like half that size so that there's that equal amount of space on both sides, so that the white is in between. So you don't need rulers, you just freaking, you just look at it. As I'm cutting, I just realized another way I can measure that is to pretty much end it where the seam of the sleeve started, because that's about what I'm doing. Hey, whatever, it's both a learning experience for you and me. I've never made this before, so... But rulers still suck. So I think that's about the size that I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and separate those pieces and use the, where is it? The glue stitch thingy. Or unique stitch. Yes, unique. I'm going to use that to glue around the sides. I'm not so worried about the bottom, but I want to get the top and around the sides that I want it to stick. Remember, we don't want those things to stick. You want them to be able to get in the clothes, so I'm going to put cardboard between it. Because the glue might glue to the glue, and the glue, seeping glue. So I'm just sliding a cereal box up under there. Don't have to keep the chocolate piece on. I flattened the shirt out so much that it doesn't want to just slide through, but whatever. Yay! I did it. Now we see we did it. It still doesn't equally cover the sides perfectly, so I'm going to put another cereal box in there. Look familiar? They say dot dot dot, but don't dot a lot. I say dot whatever you want. Have a lie. What's wrong with that? Or a freaking zigzag. Whatever. So I don't know if you could see. I mean, it looks slightly in the video like you can, but see how it seeps through a little bit? I can kind of feel it, so that's why you have the cardboard underneath, so that the seeping that's happening on the other side, it won't stick to the other side of the cloth, so it's not gluing there. So freaking super light on the glue, because I want this crap to stay on. I'm going through all this effort to make this. Yo. But Ravy Day, why don't you just sew it? Because I don't have a sewing machine, okay? And those things drive me nuts. I'm not a doctor. I don't have patience. So I went ahead and glued around the other sides. I didn't care about this part for right now. Maybe later I'll do it. But I figured, I don't know, kids are messy. What if something gets like dirty and seeps in or whatever? Maybe it'll be easier to wash if you can wash up here or grab something up here. I don't know. I'm weird. Whatevs. I'm also only going to focus on the front for now because I want this glue to start to dry first because I don't want to flip it over and have it mess up, have the cardboard move, and have something stick to something. So I'm going to just work on the face for now. Maybe later tonight we'll put the back on. The back's going to be boring and plain, so whatever. Let's focus on the face. So again, I'm measuring things by just placing them on top of each other and then just cutting pieces of this ribbon. While looking at the picture, his mouth is pretty wide, so this won't do. So I think I'm going to double the dark and double that and have like 2 dark, 2 of the light, 2 dark. So it still looks correct, but it's going to take up more space and be more correct. So I placed them where I'm going to glue them down. It looks about right. I used extra material to set aside space that I'm going to put the eyes. I actually don't have anything special for the red eyes right now, so I may not finish this after all. I don't know. We will see, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to glue these down, and then we'll work on putting the dots in the sandwich. Like he has, the little dotties, the little dots, So I'm just gluing these down like so. But it's becoming magical. Look at it, it's magical. Well, it's a little off center, but yay, it's done! Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle! If you don't get the Charlie the Unicorn references, you need to look those up. So now I'm going to use my black fabric marker to make the dots. To make sure it stays straight, I am using an extra material that I used from cutting off the sides so that I can dot in a nice straight line. For those of you who like things as symmetrical as you can get it, like I do sometimes, most of the time, I lay down all the pieces, and I'm going to dot on the right of each piece. There was only 4 lines on it in the video or in the picture, so that's what I'm doing. Ah, the eye is in my way. Fool, remove the eye. So the top is done so far until I know what to do with the eyeballs. So yeah, just imagine those as red. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to turn the light on here because the sun is setting. So I decided to sketch out the robot ice cream sandwich. I think I'm going to cut him and then out, so I have an outline to go by to put on the pants. Yeah. Now that I cut it, I'm going to place it in places. Wherever I hit this area here for the like little skate things and wheels he's on, I'm going to use black, and then for the rest of the outline I'm going to use brown, so that this way I can color it in the right way when the outline is done. And then I might have some flipped over so that I can have some facing this way and some facing that way. So yeah, I hope this comes out good. So I traced one, so that's what it looks like, and then I'm going to use the brown to fill it in. I'm going to probably use black for the mouth, and then I do actually have a red one that I can use for the eyeballs. Yay! Well, there you have the first one. I mean, it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's what I have and what I can do for how tiny it is and how thick the markers kind of are. I hope you remembered to put the cardboard underneath, so it doesn't seep through to the other side. But yeah, I think I'm going to sprawl these out kind of, because if I have them too close, I'm going to have them everywhere, and then I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, the balance! So yeah, I'm going to just keep repeating that, and I guess I'll just show you when I'm done. So that takes quite some time. I only finished like one side so far. But yeah, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to get Chinese. Todd's not here. Surprise, surprise, I'm getting Chinese. Now, I love my Chinese, but really wish Todd was here. Freaking, he's not even on CQ tonight. He's on lockdown because some stupid idiot freaking poop face and then stuff and fart faces, and they suck, and then everyone thinks, and then they're doing stupid things with extra time. It's like that. So I was thinking, there's a Walgreens that's on my way home from the Chinese restaurant, so it's right behind me. I'm gonna go in there because for everything else there's Walgreens, right? So they should have a piece that I could put for the eyeballs for my robot.
If you want to film tigers, get an elephant.
So I decided I might make this more modern, and I made a bigger version of the tiny, look at tiny, big. So yeah, and I was thinking I'm gonna make the big one here, and then I was gonna put in this box, because that is the name of the video. And I can actually show you, the video is right there in this box. So yeah. Boom. 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 I'm gonna be a mighty king, and it means beware. Never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair. Doink! I miss you, Emily. Brushing up, I'm walking down, working on my roar. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Pardon me, madam, but get off, Shimba Nala. And the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall. No one else can see the preservation of the martyr and me. Muffin turtle! Muffin turtle! Muffin turtle! Muffin turtle! Muffin turtle! Muffin turtle! Just having a little fun coloring to music. Oh my gosh, how are these not in production already? They look so freaking legit. I mean, look at that waistband. Yes. Alright, I think I'm done with the pants. So I made a fake back pocket. I made it look like the box from In This Box. Because then there's the box. And then he's peeking out of it. How cute is that? So, done with the pants. So, we're back to the top. I like the size that I made this, so I found an old sleeve. I couldn't find anything at Walgreens, surprisingly. So I'm putting this here, and I'm going to trace around that, and then cut out two pieces that are the same size, and then I'm going to color it in with the red, and I think that'll be a good idea, because then it'll match the pants perfectly. Tie them in together, and And then I'm thinking I might do something on one sleeve because I don't want to overdo it, but I want them to look like they go together. Okay, so I finished tracing them and then I colored them in on there, so I'm going to cut those out and I'm going to paste them on the face and show you after that. Yes! Man, I get so excited over what I make sometimes. Alright, so I added 3 of these guys going down the middle part of the sleeve, not the side. So yeah, totally awesome. Totally matches. Let's put them next to each other. Blam! Look at that! Looks like it's from the same pattern. Oh my gosh, you guys! All we have to do is add this last part. Yay! The back is attached. So I declare this done. I did have some of the brown piece, well, the glue from the brown piece and the white piece stuck to the cardboard on the other side. So that is why this is very necessary. But yeah, freaking love it. And once it's dry completely, maybe I'll show you in a different video. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed DIYing with me, because I had fun. Yeah, I spent the whole day doing this. Look, it's dark out. But yeah, I think it was fun. I haven't DIY'd shirts like this ridiculously before. I mean, when I said I DIY'd shirts before, I mean like cutting holes in them and adding ribbon bows and stuff and doing fancy stuff with cutting them, but I never like did this. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Sometimes I really surprise myself with how I try something new and how good it comes out. It's like, what? But I will see you in the next video.